very good morning to all of you. The guest of honor for today's conclave, our good friend, the Honorable Minister, Department of Information and Communication Technology, Department of School Education, Department of Higher and Technical Education, Department of Information and PR and Printing and Stationery, Dr. Balakrishnan. The keynote address given by the two speakers of today, Lieutenant General M.U. Nair and Dr. Subha Agarwal, IAS, Dr. Mr. Sudhir Singh, our good friend, the CEO of Goa Electronics, and a part of the being a host, Revati Kumar, Fahid Haq, dignitaries participating in various panel discussions, captains of the industry, other participants, media, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to Goa for the digital transformation conclave on transforming governance with AI and emerging tech. This conclave is not merely about technology, it's about a collective mission. How artificial intelligence and emerging technologies can reimagine governance, empower citizens, and make public services more inclusive, transparent, and impactful. For decades, Goa's identity has been shaped by tourism and culture. While tourism continues to be our main strength, our vision today is to diversify our economy and make Goa future ready. In this journey, technology, especially AI, is the central driver. Goa's transformation is not in isolation. It is intrinsically linked to India's broader digital ambition. We are aligning our initiatives with the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, who has set India on the path of becoming a global digital powerhouse. His focus on the 4 pillars of development, Yuva Shakti, Mahila Shakti, Kisan Shakti, and Garib Kalyan, gives us a national framework to ensure technology becomes a tool for equity, empowerment, and sustainable growth. Equally, under the guidance of our Honorable Chief Minister Dr. Pramod Sawant and the initiative of Swayampoorna Goa, we are working to translate this mission at a state level, making Goa a lighthouse for a state for citizens first innovation. Thus, Goa is not only writing its own story, but is also contributing to India's digital transformation journey. For our youth, Goa has introduced initiatives that resonate with India's call for building the next generation. Free laptops for the meritorious SC and ST students, IT knowledge centers in remote parts of the state that offer training in computer literacy, robotics, and 3D printing, to name a few, AI curriculum in schools and universities. These steps are directly aligned with the Government of India's mission to create an AI-ready workforce for the world. For our women, the Mahila Digital Sashaktikarana Yojana is bringing in the digital divide and ensuring that women participate confidently in the digital economy. This complements the Digital India focus on the women-led development. For our farmers and the grassroots communities, AI is being introduced to agri-tech startups and they optimize crop use, reduce waste, and provide real-time solutions, supporting the Kisan Shakti pillar at the national level. And for our citizens at large, initiatives like the Goa Online Services, which we have roughly about 247 services, where somebody can sitting at home can avail of these facilities. Smart kiosks and WhatsApp-enabled service delivery bring governance closer to the people, mirroring India's goal of faceless, paperless, cashless governance. Our roadmap for the future is the Goa AI Mission 2027, which rests on the 4 strong pillars. The first pillar is regarding the skilling, building an AI-ready workforce to schools, IT cases, AI labs, and the upcoming AI economy in Goa. Second is the startups and the companies, positioning Goa as a living lab where startups in agri-tech, media tech, tourism tech, and health tech co-create solutions with government and the industry. Third is the capital, launching the Goa AI Innovation Fund to mentor and support early-age startups, giving them both market access and global reach. Fourth is the government infrastructure. From the electronic manufacturing cluster at Tua in the North Goa to the state data center, design village, Goa AI Lab, Konkani LLM, and the Center of Excellence in Blockchain and AI, we are building the foundation for innovation-driven governance. These initiatives resonate with the national AI mission's objectives and position Goa as a strategic partner in India's ambition to lead the world in AI adoption. We are already witnessing outcomes. We ran a competition called the Goa Open Innovation Challenge 2025. Before we ran the event, for 3 months, our team interacted with various government departments. We understood their areas of concern and came up with a list of problematic statements. We then launched a competition that enabled startups and student innovators to co-create solutions in tourism, agriculture, waste management, to name a few. Over 500 startups from all parts of India participated. Transformative technologies and ideas were presented to the departments, and a market access expo gave all the startups the stage to tell these solutions, engage with investors and government officials, and scale their impact. With the success of this event, we can see emerging technologies playing a key role in governance. This whole model about policy to opportunity, innovation to social impact, is one that can be replicated across the country. Goa, with its size, agility, and openness, is well placed to act as India's testbed for emerging technologies. I would agree with the keynote speakers and my friends who spoke, including our Honorable Minister of Mizoram. I think we are in a world which is quite difficult and challenging. The technologies are transforming, and so that we also need to be in the same domain to transform ourselves. We never thought, when we started from our college days, that we never thought that something would come along like with a smartphone. So when we used to talk about a normal handphones, a BSNL connection, which our friend spoke about, as it does not exist today, the earlier days it was all about a BSNL connection. And when we talked about that, and we spoke about watching games, watching a television show on the phone, it was quite laughable in those days. In years to come, it became a reality. I mean, we are the only generation who has seen the cassette player with the CD player, with the pen drive. And this is the young generation when we talk to our children and we talk about what is it that they find that we are talking something Greek. They are in a phase of Industry 4.0, and they expect the world to talk about how things turn out to what we are talking about today. The whole talk about the cybersecurity aspect of it was quite enlightening. What our friends spoke about other aspects of AI being disruptive, I think some things are unstoppable. And all the challenging part for the governments, whether it's us or in Mizoram or for the whole country, is how do we look at the employment scenario in this whole scenario of changes. So whether scaling, listening and upskilling will talk is the solution. Whether the people will be in this domain, are the people will catch up with these ideas, or it's only the new gen thing. What is the new gen? Gen X. What is it? No, the new latest one is Alpha, is here, and I mean, many generations have been coming. Gen Z, Gen Alpha, and many things. To catch up with the alphabets of the Gen itself takes a toll. Imagine what it will be the generations to come. But I can talk about each generation, which is we are talking about the young India, being really productive, understanding what it is, and this type of innovative challenges that we keep organizing. Gives us the exposure to understand things. We understand these young, bright minds are able to find solutions. It is the gap of they finding solutions and governments, all the industry, all the people trying to, I think, find solutions that they can find so easily. The industry today uses startups. They have stopped expanding their businesses. They depend on startups to solve their problems. And maybe in that investment, they expect things to move. So the whole industry thought process has started moving differently. This particular place, when we talk about creativity, other things, we need to understand that as you talk about digital transformation conclave, there has to be a focus and a panel discussion. I don't know if it is there in the list of today, but there has to be something which is talking about how we can adapt in various forms of governance, education. We talk about NEP today, but as we keep transforming, we keep learning. The challenge is how long do we keep learning? By the time we start implementing, we are already backwards. Again, we need to do that. So I think that bridging that gap is going to be quite challenging in days to come. But collaborating with the industry and academia has always been a solution. I think today's panel discussions will give a lot of thoughts on this whole transformative processes which have been coming in, how we can adopt to it, how we can make the country move towards it. I'm very happy the way the host, ilouge Media and our good friend Revati of Goa Electronics thought of getting this digital transformation conclave to Goa. I should get a welcome of friend from Mizoram. I think there's been a lot of thought sharing. We talk about cooperative and competitive form of federalism in the country. So I think it's time that we all sit together. The country sits together, the safe space sit together. Start talking about connectivity, start talking about infrastructure, start talking about bettering our e-governance model using the tools that are for today and then will be seen in the future. Finally, as friends, we are all coming from different places. I would like to pitch for Goa as it has been known as a land of creativity, openness, and resilience. Today, as we embrace AI and emerging technologies, we do aim to become a lighthouse state for responsible digital transformation, where innovation and governance go hand in hand, and where every citizen benefits from technology-led progress. By aligning Goa's efforts with India's national vision, we are not only transforming our state, but also contributing to India's rise as a global digital leader. Let us together ensure that the story of digital India, from Goa to the rest of the nation, is a story of empowerment, opportunity, and inclusive growth for every citizen. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.